to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 35, he's open. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So North Carolina's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. All by himself. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Working that wide receiver screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Poe. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Never a doubt they lead the offense on the field. 4th and short from the 40. Makes a grab past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This Nevada offense really has it going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical bend.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Day. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Let's go. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Here we go. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Otis.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Clemens. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks it up, still on his feet. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're facing a third down. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Off play action on first down. Using the quick game. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Connection to the right. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Otis. They stop trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna swing it on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then they're
turning it on. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. We were at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Option football is about responsibility, but I can't give up my hand. I can't show them really quickly and make it easy on them. Good job by the defense, staying patient, defending all the options, stringing it out, making a nice play.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away. Here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. You need more of that physicality in the second half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bickley.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass on second down. Caught. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Bickley. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab near the sticks. It's Bickley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Poe. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Wants to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Hands it off. Still running at the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The play action fake. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Field goal is good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass, and running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Clemens. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins fighting off the defender. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Wants to go up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Complete on the comeback. All the way out to the 40. Line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Otis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the...
That's a foul on the play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his back in the middle.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. just keeps slinging it. Pulls it in. It's Otis. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bickley. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The option look. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Tar Heels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.